Hello everybody, I'm InTheLittleWood, also known as Martin. Welcome back to part 3 of 4 of the Mario Maker Challenge that I've been doing with Stampy Longnose. So today, it is my third mission. We have to change the aesthetic over to Super Mario World like we already have done. And of course I mentioned that we have to do a water level. The water level is always the hardest in these games. And of course we're going to do the floor is lava and do a castle level in the final one in the Wii U aesthetic. So today, I've decided that the game that I want to recreate is Ecco the Dolphin, because I thought of some other games that involve water, and things like Zelda and stuff have the water temple and everything, but when you choose the underwater vibe on this, it has to be swimming for the whole thing. So I've decided that Ecco the Dolphin would be great, so you can swim around, and I'm basically just going to make this a huge maze. I think I'm going to have doors that go to different places and stuff like that, so I think the best thing to do is to start my timer now, and I got 15 minutes to create this level, so I don't want to make this thing too ridiculously big, so let's go for the midway point, and essentially what I think I've got to do is just completely fill this head to toe with lots of this. So I'm basically just going to keep doing this, spam it all over the place, and I think I might actually allow the player to ride Yoshi as well in this whole thing, so that's going to be really cool. So, you know, Ecco the Dolphin is all about all these different tunnels, and I'm going to put in the big wooden double doors that, like, teleport to each other and they come as a pair. And maybe we'll have a few obstacles along the way as well. Like, certain corridors will have, like, enemies down them. We'll have some, like, swimming squids maybe in some places. I'm not too sure yet. The swimming squids are a little bit OP in my opinion, but let's try this. All right, so that's the maximum that we can place of that, according to this. So, let's start off by clearing out this area. I think I can just hold. Is it holding the back 2 triggers? Yeah, okay, so holding the back 2 triggers allows us to do that. So we'll start in this little square area. We're going to start ourselves off with Yoshi, so we're going to have his little egg just there. So then when the game begins, that's where everything kicks off. So what we need to do is get into erase mode and sort of clear a way to swim forwards just here. And then we'll give the player a choice of 2 directions. Actually, you know what? I don't like this. I'm starting again. There you go. Right. So yeah, I'm going to actually just draw it as we go. So we're going to start the player inside of this, and then we're going to swim them forwards, and they're going to go off in 2 directions. So they could either continue forwards, or they could go upwards and away from here. So there's going to be a right and a wrong way to do this. And again, for the end as well, I'm going to obviously have this all branched off like this, and they'll come in from one tiny little doorway. Actually, you know what? I'm going to make it very obvious as well. So there's only one way to get here is via coming through one of the doors, so that'll be cool. So the player will come into here. They can either go that way or that way. I'm going to allow them to see that. I want them to be able to go to here, and they might see a wooden door just along this bottom part here and think that they've managed to find the way out already, but that's not going to be the case. So we've got that one just there. Where else can they go to? They can come loop back around here, and there could be a door up here like so. Is there a way to zoom out? I would love a way to zoom out so I can actually see more of the level. That'd be really, really cool. Oh god, I've changed the hand for you, sorry. Let's go for the Kiki and Pascal hand. My 2 little cats. There you go. The Egyptian Moor hand. Okay. So they're going to come into here. We'll carry on with a direction up in there. We're going to draw a little more off in this direction. And I think we'll, again, draw like so. And there'll be a separate area just here, which has another room housing it. So that's going to be blocked off properly. So there's going to be a door like here, I reckon. I'm just going to pop random bits where I think doors should go. I'm going to pop a door just there. I'm going to pop a door at the top here. And I think I'm going to allow the player to come all the way up here and over the top. So if I quickly draw that out, you're going to be able to come through there like that. So if I just trim that down ever so slightly. There you go. So they're going to be able to come all the way up to here. And they're going to come around, and then there'll be another choice here as to whether to drop into this little pit and go through another door, or if they're going to carry on going forwards, and they kind of loop around to there. So yeah, if I do this... There we go. So we've just got a couple of corridors starting to be laid out now, which is good. And then off in this direction, we'll have... Where does the world end? The world ends there, so if I put that there, we can have a nice little alcove just there. Carry on going along, and I think we should have them split off at this point down one of 2 ways. Yeah, so they can either go down that way, or they can go around that way. We're gonna put, what else can we put? Actually, I think that might be fine. I think that's gonna be okay. So we're gonna have lots of doors that are all gonna lead to completely different and random places. Now, where do we want the door to actually get out of here to be? I feel like this one in the dead center would be good because I feel like they'll try lots of other options to begin with. You know, they could go all the way to there, or we could put the door all the way in the top right corner, but that feels a little bit obvious. But maybe they will get out quicker because they'll see this door on the way around and they'll try it. That's the thing, is I'm trying to think of how the player will interact with this. Okay, well, never mind that for now. So let's get rid of these. There you go. Oh, God. There you go, good. And you know what I might do is I might put the door here to lead us to the top right corner. So let me grab a door out. Put down a set. No, that is not a door. You are not a door. There we go. A door just there. And that door there is going to take us all the way to the top right-hand corner of this world. There we go. I'm going to pop another wooden door just there. And that door is going to take us to this one, just there. Then I'm going to have another wooden door just there, which is going to take us all the way to... Oh, we've already got one just there. What about one just here? Yeah, one just there. So we've got one there, we've got one there. We've got one here. We've got one just there and one just there. And then we'll obviously have the outro door, which will be this one right here. So you're going to go all the way to the end, and you're going to bring us out just there. There we go. Okay, cool. So we've got the general layout of our level completed. We've still got another 10 minutes left, so we can really, really prettify this. So I'm very quickly just going to draw and fill in some of these gaps. I kind of like some of the gaps being there because of the coral and stuff that appears, so I'm just going to dot random little parts of it out in the hopes that they'll grow there. Now, obstacles. What can we put inside here that would work? Like maybe something like that. But can we rotate him? Oh, no, maybe not. Do we shake him and he becomes something else? Ah, okay. Oh, God, that's crazy. Let me try that out. Oh my God, they all swim around as well. And he spits fire. Oh, I do like him. Yeah, he's a toughie. I like that little dude right there. How do I copy him? It's multi-grab mode. There you go. And I want to copy. And I want to paste you around the place in a few spots. I'm going to pop one just there. Maybe just there. There we go. Let's go for another one. Where has he gone to? There he is. He's going to be unique to this level. You're going to guard this door. And I'm going to have another one. Yeah, I can have something else down this corridor. What about if I have... Yeah, let's have some of these firewalls down here. So if we have that just there. There you go. That's going to rotate around. I want you to rotate in the opposite direction, though. There you go. And I could probably draw down the roof here and make it a little more difficult to swim through there. There we go. And just sort of gently erase little bits and bobs of it. There you go. I could probably bring the roof down as well on the top part. Because at the minute, it's a little too easy to get through to that. There we go. So it feels much more like it's a set decision. I basically just want the entire roof to be lined off so they know they definitely can't go up there. There we go. Okay. This looks a little unconnected. There you go. There we are. Who else could we have inside of here? What other enemies? How do Goomba deal with water? Let's have a little look. Oh yeah, the Goombas are actually quite difficult because they start swimming the moment that they see you. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So yeah, let's pop a few Goomba down here. There we go. We need to put down the Yoshi egg so we can obviously ride Yoshi around this place. Now, are we actually going to be able to swim past these guys? I mean, Yoshi could probably eat them, I guess. Oh, yeah. Maybe we'll do this without Yoshi. Or maybe we can find Yoshi later in the level. Let's do that. Let's move the egg to somewhere different. The egg can live... I'm going to sneak the egg just up there. And I'll put down like a nice little bit like that. And then we can have something more difficult just here to stop the enemy from getting inside of there. Maybe if we put a Bowser here. I like the idea of having a Bowser there because people will think that's definitely the door to the end of the level. Oh, no, no, no. Yeah, I like that. And people will think, oh, well, you might need Yoshi in order to help you win. But no, he doesn't really help at all. He just makes things more difficult. Oh, God. Can Yoshi even do anything? Oh, he can actually contain the fire. Oh, that's so cool. I never knew that about Yoshi. I never knew Yoshi breathed fire. Oh, man. Can you even defeat Bowser like this? He seems to be taking hits. Oh, my God, he's making it rain. Oh, my God. I've never seen this happen before. Come on. Come on, Bowser. So long, Bowser. Oops, 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 oops. Yeah, I like it. It's a bit of a mess, but I like it. So yeah, Bowser's going to live in there. I might put Bowser there instead, because then you'll actually be able to get into the doorway before getting to him. And to make things a little bit cheeky, I'm going to ensure that you have to actually get into this little drop-down part. So you've got all this area up here to work with and to do stuff. I'm going to put some question mark blocks here, which aren't actually really going to have a great deal. I'm just going to have coins in. I'm going to put coins into that one. And then I'm probably going to put a mushroom in the other one, just to help you out a little bit. There you go. Good stuff. There we go. What else do we want to have? I feel like this central part is missing something really vital. I feel like we need an obstacle or an enemy here. One that can be cleared and that won't come back. I'm wondering if I put a squid there, or two. Are they going to be... Will they follow me around the whole level, or are they contained by the walls as well? Yeah, that works. Okay, cool. I like that. Oh my god, that wall piranha thing is a nightmare. That's really crazy. All right, cool. Yeah, I just think some simple squids there. I'll do the trick really nicely. What else do we want to have? So we've got another one of those piranha plant just there. We could probably do with a mushroom along here somewhere. So let's pop down another question mark block just there. And we'll pop a little mushroom inside of that. Oh, there you go. Good stuff. All right, we've got 4.5 minutes still. Do we want some fish? I tell you what, let's move that question mark block over to the center so you can get big before you go up against a fish or two. There we go. So there you are. Oh, sorry, they're a cheap, aren't they? It's all right. When you listen to this, when they place them, it actually does it to the melody. You know, very similar to how you draw a block and it like plays along the melody. It's a very similar kind of thing there. What else do I want to pop down here? Let's see if we can look at the tools that we have. I don't think a cannon will look right here. Fire underwater won't look very good. What about a buzzsaw? Ooh, maybe. Yeah, maybe that would work, because then you'd have to swim past it. Oh dear. Yeah, that works. Just randomly, just one randomly placed there. Totally makes sense. Let's put you like that. Maybe if I make the corner a little tighter. Oh no, you can't physically get through that space. Okay. Oh no, I've gotten rid of it. Oops. Where's the buzzsaw gone? Come back to Papa. Where are you? Buzzsaw. There we go. Oh, a chain chomp. That's a good shout. He would work very well down here. Let's have a corridor of chain chomps. There we go. And one just there. Oh, up by one. There we go. So would the corridor of chain chomps be difficult? Let's see. You forever only go upwards. You work well on horizontal planes, but vertical planes not so much. Okay, so that works nicely. Let's get rid of the chain chomp that's over there. I don't like him. He's not really doing a great deal right now. And let's go for something a bit more difficult for that corner. Maybe we can have two of these. Like that, and they can rotate in different directions. Let's see how that plays out. Yeah, I like it. Okay, cool. Any obstacles up this way? This place is a little bit bare at the moment. Maybe we just put down some nice innocent things. Look at that. That fits perfectly into that space. And we can have another one just... where do we want another one? Actually, I'm going to pop that just there. Yeah, so you might have to end up headbutting it. And maybe pop one inside of this gap as well. So if I get rid of that and place you just there. There you go. I'm going to pop you just there. And I'm not going to put one that just there because that would be pretty cruel. Yeah, I like that. Okay. So what else do we want? Pop another one just there. And maybe another one just over there as well. So just like that. I'll just quickly move you out of the way. Pop you there. Gonna move you back. Oh, okay. Just recreate another one. And like so. There we go. And I think that should be all good. I feel like a lot of these need little platforms beneath them. So I'm just going to make sure that all the doors are touching something. There you go. That door's at the very edge. What else have we got? That door... This one's a little easy to access. We should probably do something with this one. What could he have to pass through in order to get in there? I'll tell you what, let's just spot a cheap around here. Just every so often. Just little cheaps here and there. We don't really need one there. We've got some of those. We'll put like one cheap just there. And then I think we'll be all good. And maybe like a cheap just there too. Okay. Right, final blocks then. We're going to place one just there. There we go. I'm going to bring that door across a little bit. There you go. That door's going to be out of the way. Gonna pop that just there. Fantastic. All right, cool. I think we're done. I actually quite like that level. I think we've gotten a fairly solid level created out of that. Yeah, I like it. It's a nice little maze. You never know where you're going to end up. You've got like the Bowser fight, which looks like it would be the final door to get to the exit. And it turns out this whole time it's actually the relatively easy central point where I might put one more cheap just to be cruel. Where's the cheap? Or maybe a squid. Yeah, a squid. A singular squid. No, actually, no, not squid. Not squid. Something you can kill. Maybe like another Goomba, just because the Goombas can be eaten by Yoshi. Where we're looking... Yeah, I'm going to put a singular Goomba right there. And that's it. We're all finished. So the course code for Stampy's third mission is 4342. All the zeros again. 0038. And then it's 3820. Boom. Okay, I'm ready for this. What is he going to throw at us this time? We've already had underwater. Ah, in the Littlewood. So she's got spaces as well. God damn it. All right, here we go. I thought that said in the little world for a moment there, but it's fine. It's all good. Okay, here we go. So what have we got? Oh, I've never seen that overlay before. Definitely never seen that before. Oh, look at the caterpillar. It's amazing. Wow, he's a big guy. He's a very big dude. Oh, God. Oh, I almost went up into the clouds. Oh, I forgot about those clouds. Hold on a second. Because I can actually run across those. Yeah, look at this. Skipping like half the level. Oh, he knew I'd come up here. I'm super amazing. Oh, my God. I'm like speed running through this level. Oh, this is so cool. I love this whole place. Look at the front flips I did. Oh, wait, that's the end. Okay, hold on a second. And boom. One up. I'll take it. I got out of it as Fire Mario. Speed ran that. I love the music in this game so much. It's one of the things that Nintendo always get right is the music. Awesome stuff. Well, there we go. That is the In the Littlewood course. Be sure to check out the next episode coming out not tomorrow, but the day after that, where I will be creating my final level for Stampy, and I will be playing through his final level as well. Bye-bye.